guys, so I'm AJ Petitti and we're here at the Fox 8 Garden and we are in the middle of summer and we're doing a little update on the garden and some great new stuff for the summer. And as you can see, it's been a great summer so far for growing. So the tomatoes are doing really well. You can kind of see the potatoes over on the side. Zucchini are looking great. With the zucchini especially, you want to make sure, get some copper fungicide and start hitting these with copper fungicide before powdery mildew sets in, and you'll have nice clean leaves going through. Once that powdery mildew sets in, it's a very difficult thing to get rid of, if not impossible. So it's a great way to extend the life of your zucchini. Peppers are doing fabulously. You want to make sure that as they're growing, just make sure that you keep everything supported and upright the best you can. We just actually picked a big bushel of the eggplants, so those guys are doing fantastic. When it comes to your herbs, it's so important to make sure that you're harvesting. So as you go through and you start to see them get to a flower point like this, you want to make sure you just go down and cut it. The basil that's on here isn't bad. You can either freeze it, it's great to use for a pesto, but to use it for a salad, it's not as sweet, not as delicate. It just gets a little bit tougher. So you want to make sure that you're trimming those, and you want to keep the basil pretty much at a growth point, similar to like where this is, or where this is, where there's not even, here you can start to see the beginning of a little flower, and here really is ideal where there's not even a flower at all. So you want to make sure that you're keeping that nice and fresh as you're going through. So a few things within the yard. So in the middle of summer, some of the most beautiful things are roses and hydrangea. We're definitely in hydrangea season right now. So roses, this is a brand new rose that came out this year, and it's from Proven Winners. It's called Oso Easy, and I've got these at home, and they are spectacular. It's just a carpet of roses. They're pretty similar to knockouts in terms of their disease resistance, the amount of flower, but the beautiful thing is they've got a beautiful fragrance to them. So it's a really nice, delicate fragrance. And so where knockouts don't have a fragrance to them, these definitely do, and it's spectacular. And then this is a brand new hydrangea called Rhythmic Blue, and it is spectacular. It's again by Proven Winners, but you can see the size of the flowers, and these do not stop blooming. So you can see all the new growth that's coming out. Those will be all new blooms as you're coming through. So as these are falling off, just trim the bloom off. You'll get new growth out of it. You'll get new blossoms out of it, and it'll be spectacular. You want to also be on the lookout for insects in your garden, whether it's a vegetable garden or your flower garden. Captain Jack's is a great organic just to have on hand. Works pretty much on everything, and it works really well. And as we're getting into the really dry season right now, hydrotain is something that's definitely worth the investment. Whether you're using it for your lawns, your container gardens especially, or your flower beds, it actually pulls the moisture out of the air and puts it into the soil. So it's a great way to really, if you're worried about dry conditions or it's difficult for you to get out to water, that's definitely worth its weight in gold. And then keep an eye out for lawn disease. So you're starting to see that with the humidity, with the amount of moisture we've had. You know, just keep an eye out for lawn disease. If you've got questions, just take a sample, bring them in the store, and we'll help you get through that. But anyway, enjoy your summer and have a great day.